Hello to everybody, this is Ranga Rosvaro. We are today also continuing the home and digestive system. Last lecture also we have discussed about this. Okay, where we are in last lecture? We are in the buccal cavity. Last time we discussed about the teeth, the tongue, and the salivary glands present in the buccal cavity. We have discussed about that, and also we told that this buccal cavity is separate from the nasal cavity by the nasal septum. Nasal septum. Okay, you already you can see, but when you open the mouth, the upper portion, that is called the palate. Okay, anterior hard palate and posterior soft palate. For example, this is the mouth. Okay, and this is the nose, like this. For example, not here. Okay, something onwards. Okay, this is the septum. Okay, this is the septum. If you observe here, this is the nasal septum. It will be the anterior portion. Okay, this is the posterior portion. Anterior hard palate. This is very hard. It is than the posterior of the palate. Okay, that's why it is called hard palate. This is the soft palate. Hard palate lined by palatal rugae. You can observe when you touch the hard palate region of your then it will be little bit so the friction, okay, and also sensation of little bit. Okay, this is the anti-hard palate lined by the palatal rugae. What is this? Is palatal rugae. Palatal rugae. Okay, palatal rugae. And this is the soft palate. This is hangs down into the pharynx as uvula. Okay, this is a, you can see when you open the mouth and see in the mirror, the last portion, when you widely open the mouth, you see a small tongue-like structure that is called uvula. That is from the soft palate only. Okay, clear. Here, this palate separates the buccal cavity from the nasal cavity. Okay, buccal cavity from nasal cavity. What is the role of that palate? If it is separates like this, what is the benefit to the human and the organisms which have this one? Okay, this palate separates the buccal cavity from the nasal cavity, so it supports both respiration and digestion. Respiration and taking the food. We can take the food simultaneously. Okay, we can take the food and also can respirate at the same time. That is the benefit of this. Okay, then after we take the bread and we chew that, as we told in last lecture, and that mixture with the saliva and first chemical reaction takes place in the mouth of the digestive system. You can somebody may ask you where the first chemical reaction in human digestive system takes place. That will be in the mouth only. Okay. When we discuss about the process of the digestive system, then we will tell about that with clarity. Okay, now we are only going to the system only. Okay, we take the food and which after chewing it entered into the slowly pharynx. Okay, where pharynx. Pharynx means this is the uvula. Okay, mouth, and there is a two pipes like structure in the neck. Okay, this is the trachea. What it is? Trachea. Okay, this is the esophagus. This is the trachea. Okay, what it is? Trachea. Okay, this is the esophagus. What it is? Esophagus. Okay, here you can observe this trachea open into the both trachea and esophagus both are opening into the pharynx. What it is? Pharynx. Okay, what it is? Pharynx. Both trachea and esophagus both are opening into the pharynx. So pharynx is a while opening, you can observe here the trachea opening into the pharynx by the larynx. Where here is a larynx will present. Okay. When we know about the respiratory system, then I will tell about the larynx and this one. Okay. Here you know only one thing here. Okay. Epiglottis. Larynx have a cartilage called epiglottis. What it is? Epiglottis. Okay. Epiglottis. What it is? Epiglottis. Epiglottis. What is the function? When you take the food, while coming the food inside, this close this trachea, then food slowly deglutited into the esophagus. Slowly deglutited into the esophagus. Now from here, this come like this. Okay, here is the sphincter, and this is the stomach. Okay, then after like this. Okay, then after now the stomach will be open into the large intestine. Okay, like this. Okay, clear. Right. This is the when the food entered into the pharynx, applause close the trachea. By applause prevent the entry of food into the trachea. Then after it is slowly deglutited into the esophagus. From alimentary canal, from esophagus to anus, the alimentary canal is made up of 4 layers. Alimentary canal is made up of 4 layers. How many layers? 4 layers. Which one? Alimentary canal. Okay. Alimentary canal is made up of 4 layers. That is, one is serosa. Second one is muscularis externa. Third one is submucosa. Fourth one is mucosa. Okay. Serosa, muscular sector, submucosa, and mucosa. Okay. From outside, what is the layer present outside of the alimentary canal? Serosa. Then after muscular section. Then after submucosa and mucosa inside. Okay. This serosa is made up of smooth connective tissue. Okay. Serosa is made up of smooth connective tissue. Muscular section is a muscles. Okay. While the food is getting the peristaltic movement by this muscles only. And submucosa and mucosa. Okay. This is also connective tissues. Okay. Here the submucosa of the small intestine. These are the small intestine, right? This is the cardiac sphincter. This is the esophagus. This is the cardiac sphincter. Cardiac sphincter. This is the pyloric sphincter. Pyloric sphincter. Okay. Here the food now slowly get the peristaltic movement, slowly deglutited into the stomach. What it is? Stomach. Okay. This is the stomach. Okay. Slowly deglutited into the stomach. The food which enters from the esophagus to the stomach is regulated by the cardiac sphincter. Okay. Cardiac sphincter. Okay. Still here. Okay. Now we discuss about glands also same time as well. Okay. About the stomach. What type of the glands present inside of the stomach and how what will they secrete and how that helpful to the digestive system. Today now we are discussing about that. Okay. Sphincter. When the food enters into this stomach, it is distributed into 3 regions. First one is the cardiac sphincter. The next one. This is cardiac sphincter. This region is called cardiac region. This is the fundic. This is the pyloric. Cardiac, fundic, and pyloric. Why we have how these names are given to this region? Why this region is close to the cardiac sphincter? That's why it's called cardiac region. Then after fundic, then after pyloric region, because of it is close to the pyloric sphincter. Okay, right? Okay. Here, the glands present in the cardiac region. Glands present in the cardiac region is called cardiac glands. What it is? Cardiac glands. What it will secrete? It secretes the mucus. It secretes the mucus. Some people can raise a question that you take the chicken, your stomach is also type of place, but the chicken you took, that will be digest, but not your stomach. Why? You get my point? You get my question or not? Okay. You you eat the chicken. Chicken is also flesh, and at the same time your stomach is also flesh. Chicken will digest, but not your stomach. How? That means that's why. That is how. This cardiac gland secretes mucus, right? Where the cardiac gland is present? Here. This, when it secretes the mucus, it's lying the stomach. It's lying the stomach. So the hydrochloric acids that will act on the food present inside of the stomach, but not on the walls. Okay. Sometimes you can observe that the people who will not take the food at the proper time, they usually undergo to the excoriation. Their walls undergo the excoriation. Okay, like stomach ulcers, like that. Or they like not taking the food at proper time. Now these acids acts on the walls. So that mucus will be, if there is no mucus, then it acts on the walls and to form a holes on the stomach. Okay, that's the reason this mucus helps the and protects the walls from the excoriation. That mucus is secreted from the cardiac glands. Okay, next, pyloric region. What it is? Pyloric. The glands present in the pyloric region is called pyloric glands. What it is? Pyloric glands. Pyloric glands secretes. These also secretes mucus and hormone. The hormone called gastrin. What it is? Gastrin. Right? This gastrin stimulates the whole stomach, the glands present inside of the stomach. Okay, this gastrin stimulates all the glands present inside of the stomach. Right? Then after, fundic. The glands present in the fundic region is called fundic glands. Right? Fundic glands. These fundic glands have three types of cells. It have three types of cells. How many types of cells? Three types of cells. Okay, right? One is neck cells. Second one is peptic cells or cheap cells. Third one is parietal cells or augmentic. Neck cells, peptic cells, cheap cells, parietal cells, augmentic cells. Okay. Neck cells, these neck cells also secrete the mucus. What it will secrete? Mucus. And peptic cells, cheap cells, it secretes the proenzymes. What it will secrete? Proenzymes. Proenzymes. What are the proenzymes? Pepsinogen, prorenin. Okay. We will discuss about these enzymes in upcoming lecture. What is the role of these enzymes in upcoming lectures? Okay, right. Next, parietal cells or augmentic cells secrete hydrochloric acid. What it will secrete? Hydrochloric acid and Case's intrinsic factor. Case's intrinsic factor, right? Hydrochloric acid, Case's intrinsic factor. These are essential for the absorption of vitamin B12. Okay, we discuss more about the roles in upcoming lectures. I think you get my point. Okay, alimentary canal. We discussed about the buccal cavity and the teeth and tongue, cerebral glands present inside of that. And then after we entered into the pharynx. Pharynx have distinguished into three regions: nasopharynx, oropharynx, and laryngopharynx. And also you can observe secondary glands. It will have secondary lymphatic organs that are called secondary. What are the secondary lymphatic organs? That is okay. Let me discuss about that one. the pharynx, nasopharynx, oropharynx, and laryngopharynx. It have three types of tonsils. The tonsils are called the secondary lymphatic: pharyngeal tonsil, palatal tonsils, and the lingual tonsils. Okay, the three are the secondary lymphatic organs. Then after we come to the esophagus. Esophagus to the anus. The alimentary canal is made up of how many layers? Four layers. Okay, that one is called serosa, muscular sections, submucosa, and mucosa. Then after with the food and slowly enter into the stomach, it is the cardiac sphincter. This is the pyloric sphincter. Is in inside. It will enter through this, and its outcome. Okay, its income, its outcome from the stomach. Okay, right. And this the region close to the cardiac sphincter is cardiac region. The region close to the pyloric sphincter is pyloric region. Okay. In that manner, cardiac, phantic, and pyloric region is distinguished, and the glands present inside of glands present concerned to their places are called on the region name, like glands present in the cardiac region, cardiac glands, phantic region, phantic glands, pyloric region, pyloric glands. Okay, and these are the enzymes that will secrete. And phantic glands, three types of cells which consist. Phantic region and phantic glands, they have three types of cells: nexus cells, peptic cells or chief cells, parietal cells or oxytic cells, and the enzymes. Okay, how they show the effect on the food, we discuss more about these in upcoming lectures. Okay, I think you get a little bit of clarity on these things. Okay, in upcoming lectures, let me meet. Okay, thank you. See you.